What's up, y'all? My name is Michaela Deshawn. My channel focuses on positivity, encouragement, teaching life application skills while taking you guys through my adulthood journey as I'm trying my absolute best to navigate through life, new experiences, job, school, marriage, a dog, and just sharing this experience with you guys. So I hope that if you are here and this is your first time, welcome. I hope that you check out my channel. I hope you leave here with a smile and just know that these are not just videos, they're investments into you. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I missed y'all. I have not dropped a video in a few months, y'all. Sorry. It's been a while, but a lot of good things have been happening. I'm gonna give y'all a brief rundown. I took a step back from YouTube, from school for about 2 months because I started my new job and that's been going phenomenally well. I love it. I'm learning so much. And for those that don't know, I work in human resources, which I have been working in human resources for about 2.5, 3 years now. But this is a little different. Now I'm working for a school system. And so I've been having a blast. I enjoy it. I love helping people. I'm a people person. So I think I hope I'm doing an okay job at that. But that's been going well. So I think I finally adjusted and continuously learning. That's something I'm really big on. So that's been going well. Skylar is really big now, y'all. I'm gonna drop some pictures and videos while I talk, but she's huge. She's continuously growing. She's so smart. We love her. Right now, I think she's dealing with separation anxiety a little bit, but we're working with her on that. What else do we have? One of the things that, and this is the whole reason why I made this video, but guys, I did a thing. So pause. I gotta run it back. So I have been wanting to get a new car for so long, you guys. So my car that I had before, the one I'm about to tell y'all about, is a 2003, and I still have him, 2003 Toyota Avalon XLS. His name is King. I named him and everything. This is the picture of him. I have driven this man all across America, all across the world. I've had him since I was in high school. I am now 25 years old. So I've had him for quite some time. But he has done right by me. If you take care of your stuff will take care of you. So yeah, I've driven him all over. He has well over 200,000 miles now. He did not have that many miles when I first got him, but he has kept me and got me to where I need to be all across the world. But I know that it was getting close to the time that I need to retire him because he's so old. He started making some sounds that he don't normally make, and it was just time. I've been talking about getting a new car for quite some time. And the video, actually on my birthday, and I'll post that video down below, one of my goals for this year was to buy myself a new car. And that's what I did, guys. I bought a car. Yay. So I bought a car, you guys. I bought a 2023 Kia K5 GT line, and I love it. It is all black, black on black. Inside is black, and I love it. I just got it about probably about 3.5 weeks ago, and I absolutely love it, you guys. So I'm just so grateful. And so this video is just going to be me telling you guys the experience that I had and just kind of walking you guys through my experience with buying a car. And so I hope that this helps someone, because I know I watched so many videos before I ever bought a car to try to navigate the process. So I'm going to show you guys my experience that I had with buying a brand new car. As I mentioned before, I bought a 2023 Kia K5 GT line. I knew this is the car that I wanted. I knew this is the car that I wanted months ago. So I have been doing some looking, and I knew this is the one that I was going for. I was sold. So the first thing I did before I did anything else, I prayed on it, of course. But I had a list of non-negotiables that I was and was not going to do. 2 of them was, I'm not trading in my car. So I wasn't trading in my Toyota. And I wasn't doing a down payment, right? I already knew that was a deal. Wasn't doing either one of those. So boom. So the first thing I did was I went and got a pre-approval through my bank, right? Through one of my banks, through one of my local banks, right? Originally, they pre-approved me for $20,000, right? So I went to one of the dealerships to look or whatever, and the Kia, they had a Kia K5 on the lot, but it wasn't brand new. They had a 2021 Kia K5, LXS, which is like a trim or two under the GT line. The wheels were a lot smaller, which is, I'm a wheel girl and it wasn't doing it for me, but I was willing to settle. And so my payments for that car would have been almost $500, right? So because the type of person I am, I'm a very simple one-stop shop type of girl. I'm not trying to be doing all this going back and forth. I'm not doing all that. So I was willing to settle for that car. Like, I need a new car. It was very nice. I test drove and everything. So I decided I wanted that car. So after we did the total for everything with the fees, extra insurances, everything else that comes with it, the total came out to be about $24,500, right? So then what the dealer did, they sent that amount, I think it was, what did they call it? Dealer's summary. I don't know. I forgot what it's called, but they sent that amount back to the bank and said, hey, can you give her a higher line of pre-approval, higher line of credit to buy this car? The bank said no. So I said, okay, no worries. So that next day, what I did was I went and I got a separate pre-approval through one of my credit card lenders through Capital One, right? Capital One pre-approved me for well over $20,000. Like, they pre-approved me for almost like $60,000. Obviously, I'm not going to use that much, but that's how much they pre-approved me for. So contacted my dealer again, and I said, hey, you know, I got separate pre-approval. I still want to get the car. It's still available. They said, okay, great. So they said, the car is still available. It's on the lot. We can move forward with getting the car. I said, okay. He said, all you have to do is come sign some paperwork, and like, you can drive off like same day. I'm like, okay, bet. So we're emailing back and forth. I'm doing what I can, like, from my end, because I was still at work. And then he said, we had a phone conversation. He said, you can go ahead and add the car to your insurance because the car is yours. Like, you just have to come sign the final papers. You'll be on your way. I said, okay. So I added the car to my insurance. Boom. Add the car to my insurance. Everything's good, right? So then I come in and he checks in his computer and then he walks away. Buddy is gone for 30 minutes. He comes back with another gentleman. They were all very nice. Gentleman says, I'm sorry, Ms. Brown. Off rip. I'm like, oh man, like, I don't even know what's going on, but I already know it's bad news, but it's okay. He said, sorry, Ms. Brown. Long story short, I'm gonna spare you all the details, but there was another young lady going for the same car as me at the same time, right? But another dealer, neither dealer put it in the system that it was like in the middle of being purchased. It just came down to a matter of she got to it before I did. And I guess my dealer just didn't think to check on his checklist when he was checking my stuff before I came for the appointment to check if the car was still there. I don't know. But I said, okay, no worries. He said, but we have a white Kia K5 LXS coming in tomorrow. The one I was going for originally was gray. I said, okay, sure. I wasn't really trying to go for a white car. I feel like it was just too bright. It was just drawing too much attention. But I said, okay, this one, I'm like, you know, it is what it is. It's okay. I'll come look at it. So I leave there. I'm not super upset. I'm like, you know, mistakes happen. What's for me is going to be for me. And I get in the car, I call my husband, and then I realize the car that's not mine is still on my insurance and someone else is driving it. So I'm like, oh my gosh. Immediately I'm like, yo, if Shorty gets in the accident or something happens, that's on me because I'm insuring the car. So I'm calling my insurance. I get the car removed, but it doesn't go into effect until like midnight the next day. No worries. So I get back to my office. I'm feeling pretty like gloomy, but I'm like, it's okay. So I'm online and I'm like, Lord, I want a new car. I know I need one. If I don't get one now, I know myself, y'all, I was not going to get a new car because I'm like, I will drive the one I have until it gives up the ghost, like until it's done for. So I'm like, you know what? Let me keep looking. So I find a new Kia K5 that's in like 2 cities away from me. So I look at it, put my information in online to see the real price. Someone reaches out to me and said, hey, if you want to come look, you can come today. I said, okay. Grab my husband, we go. We had no intent of buying a car when we went. We just went there to look at the car. So the gentleman, and you know, everyone has to make a living, but I'm glad that I stuck to like what I was going in with, because they would just say anything to try to like bait you, try to get you to take the bait or whatever. But anywho, so he's like, well, pause. Even before that, on my way there, I had a phone call with the guy at the other dealership that's 2 cities away from me. He says, you are gonna need a co-signer. You don't have any established credit. And I'm like, I do have established credit. I've never financed a vehicle. This is my first time buying and financing a vehicle. Any other major purchase I've made, always pay in cash because I don't like having notes if I can avoid it. So he said, you're gonna need a co-signer because you don't have a car line of credit. I'm like, that don't sound right to me. I said, look, run my stuff through your system and you call me back and you tell me if you got a different response. So he calls me back. He's like, yeah, so what time are you coming in? Yeah, what time am I coming in? So boom, I get there and the guy's like, yeah, you're gonna have to do a down payment of $5,000. $5,000. Not doing that. No, sir, not doing that. He's like, well, $3,000. Can you do $3,000? I'm like, yeah, no, can't do that either. So then he goes back to his secret room, comes back, he's like, yeah, that's the lowest we can do. He said, matter of fact, we could try, maybe could get you into this, a Kia Forte. I need a big car. I like spacious vehicles, y'all. I don't like to be constricted. If I want a little bitty car, I would just keep the one I have. Like if I'm gonna spend thousands of dollars and put myself in debt, I'm gonna get something I want and I'm gonna get the thing that I'm going for. So I was like, yeah, no, I don't like this. No. So I said, I want the Kia K5 GT line. I already test drove it. I know how it drives. That's the one that I want. So he comes back in. He's like, sorry, can't budge on the price. It's still gonna be $3,000 down. I said, well, let me talk to my husband. I'm talking to Coach. I'm like, babe, I ain't going for this. Like, at the end of the day, this is not the end all be all. We can find another dealer. We can find another place that's going to negotiate with my terms. So we're getting up to leave. He's like, wait. I want to make a deal. I said, you want to make a deal? Let's make a deal. So after going back and forth for quite some time, Coach volunteered to do a down payment of $1,000. And no, was it $1,000? Yeah. Of $1,000 and just the processing fee. So total out of pocket for us was $1,500, right? So boom, we shook on it. That's point in time, I'm like, you know what? If you want to pay it, go ahead. So I didn't have to do a down payment. My husband volunteered to do that down payment. So I got the car. So we signed off on it and we got the vehicle and we got a 2023 Kia K5 GT line, all black on black, and I'm very satisfied. So that was my experience. I know a lot of times people are very like secretive about the payments. My payments are around $750 per month, with a bunch of I got extra insurance, some type of insurances, extra protection on everything you can imagine. So I was fine with that. I can afford it. It's okay. So yeah, and I'm pretty set. Life changes for life. Any routine maintenance done is included in everything. So yeah, I drove off the lot with a brand new car with only 16 miles on the car. Now it has like almost 2,000 miles because I've been driving. Your girl has been out of town quite a lot, quite a bit. I'm a driver. I am a driver. So yeah, it's my experience. Pretty much a breakdown of the numbers. We came out of pocket $1,500. That's inclusive of a down payment that my husband volunteered for and the processing fees. The total cost of the car inclusive of that down payment was, I believe, right under $37,000. Payments for $750. And yeah, and as far as the insurance for the car, like the car insurance, it only brought it up maybe $75, and that's full coverage. And we do our car insurance with USAA. So I hope that helps someone out there, because I know that it helped me when I saw videos like that. If I had any tips for anybody buying a new car or just making any type of major purchase like that, is to be confident, look confident even when you don't know what you're talking about. Listen more than you talk. Have a bare minimum of your head, of your non-negotiables, and don't waver on that. Do not waver. Get up and walk away. There's going to be someone out there that can negotiate with you and that's going to meet you where you are. Yeah, you guys, and don't try to afford something that you know you can't afford. You know what I mean? So if you know your absolute max is $500 and they're trying to make you pay $600 a month, don't do it. It's okay. Like, we will find another location. So that would be my tips. Ask questions, slow down, because they will really try to rush you, because he was trying to rush me. I said, what does this mean? Line by line, rule by rule, regulation by regulation, read it to me. So don't sign anything you don't understand or comprehend that's not clear to you. Don't just, don't worry about that. No. If I have to sign for it, I need to worry about it. So that would be my tips to anyone looking at major purchase, especially a car. And this is my first big girl purchase, like, for myself. Like, I've made major purchases as an adult, but never one like just for me. And this is a big thing, you guys, because a lot of times I feel like, you don't deserve nice things, or you don't deserve good things, even though you work for it. So I'm really, really happy. I'm satisfied. I love it. Your girl has been driving it, and it drives very well. So stay tuned for the next video of a car tour. Also got some car accessories, so that'll be another video. But above all else, I love you guys. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I am back on YouTube, you guys. I just had to take some time to get my life together, but your girl been making moves. So I love y'all, and have a great day. Bye.